Beautiful. Amazing. Oh God. Oh, jeez. No, thank you.
Yes, please. Welcome back to the writer's room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is episode 20. We're still doing this shit. Episode 20.
That's right.
I'm glad that you
I killed a man
are here
yesterday.
still. Gonna blow past that. If you remember the last episode, we got a pretty solid outline going for our amazing feature film. It's very exciting.
Sure.
Now I believe the audience is clamoring for us to actually make progress on the beat sheet yet again. It's been a while since we've touched it, technically. It's high tide that we just go for it. You know what I mean?
Just go into it. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I've got the character sheet still, if we need to reference those. And
yes.
Of course, the beat sheet, which I imagine you also have pulled up somewhere, but...
I do.
I wonder if it would be... I'm going to duplicate the tab. Okay, so I'm duplicating the tab, and then I can just easily switch to our overview.
Yeah.
Okay, so Act 1. Shinye fights cops. Monsters come. Flynn saves her, but tries to kill her after infection. She's like, yo, my blood's special, though. So they go on adventure. Not super complicated.
Correct.
So where we're at now. That's our world, main character, secondary character. How we open. Protagonist wandering in the middle of nowhere. Who is she? Where did she come from? She's picked up by a wagon in Sheriff and thrown into a convict wagon. Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. I don't think that needs to necessarily change. I think that's still...
This is good boilerplate stuff.
Picked up by wagon sheriff, sure. We have convos with other convicts. They're in a similar boat. Subtle dialogue hints at looming danger. Protag enlists other characters to break out. And then Shinye gets out of the wagon. Trial and error. Kind of just trying to pick the lock. Make sure she's not caught. I almost wonder if it would be more interesting to have them not even get the chance to fight the sheriffs if the monsters come as they're trying to escape, which adds more tension to their escape. Yeah. So, let's do that. Uh-oh.
There we go.
So we gotta fight. Yeah, so they fight the monsters. Which, I mean, I'm sure they are successful with a couple of them, but they are overpowered.
Yeah.
And then when the coyote is introduced, she's saved. In my mind, he was just passing by and he saw some monsters, and it's like his character's looking for a good death, so he's gonna take any fight that he can get.
Yeah, he was passing by, shot at them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shot at them to lure them towards him.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't necessarily know this as an audience yet. But
True.
That's the intent of what he's doing. And now it kind of makes sense. with the characterization that we established for him in our bone structure.
Yeah. Now, does he kill all the monsters, or do they run off?
I imagine he shoots a couple to show that he has some sort of capabilities with these lower levels, and then the others scatter.
A few monsters get their brains splattered.
Hell yeah.
The rest run. So now I think we work on this line a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Which, according to our thing, it's her blood that is the MacGuffin.
It's her blood dough.
But she can't know that. She has to accidentally that information.
No. Yeah. Let's brainstorm this a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just okay. My head. We're on the desert ground. She has a magnum to her face. Mm-hmm. What is her first instinct to maybe get out of this situation? She has a thief background. She has an assassin background, so she's not incapable of perhaps I wouldn't say overpowering this character, because I mean she's like been wandering the desert for who knows how long. She's probably not the most physically apt as she would normally be in a normal circumstance. Mm-hmm. But I don't think she's powerless in this situation. Does she use her brain? Does she use her noodle to wriggle her way out of this with a silver tongue? What does she say? If that is the case, what would she say in order to get the coyote to put his finger off the trigger?
I'm going to actually disagree with... I'm going to say she is powerless for the most part. She's powerless. And what I think this is going to do is it's going to trick the audience into them thinking, oh, it's just another damsel in distress for later on when she is. She has just seen monsters for the first time. She has seen people she's met just now be eaten brutally, slashed up. And then this guy comes out of nowhere. She sees quick draw for the first time. She
probably, yeah,
is in shock out of her fucking mind. And she...
Yeah.
She hasn't eaten in a while. I think she is... I don't think she is composed at the moment. I think she's like, all right, this is it. Yeah. So I'm not sure that she has any power here, which would create a false portrayal of who this character actually is.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say to that.
Okay.
Absolutely, in this scenario, Jeunie is completely lost her shit.
Yes.
Okay? She's just seen some really horrible things for the first time in her life. And probably for the first time in her life, she really feels that I think the reality of being in another world is setting in this moment, specifically. Mm-hmm. That doesn't necessarily mean she is powerless. She has very little power, probably. She has little power, but she's not powerless. And this gets into a principle of dramatic writing, or something that writers should strive to do in almost every scene you write. Every scene should be a negotiation. Whether it is physically and fighting hand to hand, or if it's conversating and dialogue and exchange, that's a negotiation, or even just like subtle looks, body movement, body language, even the tiny things like that. But if we have a scene in this film that where like one character is just completely powerless, that's a little less interesting to watch dramatically and narratively play out. So that doesn't mean that what I'll say is Jeunie could do something that she believes is going to help, and it blow up in her face immediately.
Okay.
Could be... she's not powerless. She has little power, but I think she still has agency.
Yes. We're on the same page, we're just saying it differently.
Okay.
Well, all right. Let's talk about how we tell. Because I think how do we tell that she has this blood, like this special blood going on? Because I think that's how we go to her accidentally that information to the coyote.
Accidentally.
Because
I
like.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Off the top of my head, two
Yes.
ways.
Yes.
Number one,
Mm-hmm.
in this conversation and what she's trying to do to convince the coyote that to let her go through some way, he notices a wound that she has received from the monster in this fight. Blood. He sees the blood. It is visibly different than normal human blood. That's where we get, as an audience, oh, she's a little special or something's wrong. And two, Coyote's gonna be amazed. He should be able to immediately identify that as you are the kind of person that my group is looking for. Two, if there was, you're smiling.
I've had I think an idea has entered my mind. So say your two, and I might have three.
You want me to say my two? Okay.
Yeah.
My two, a little less. Well, actually, no. I won't even preface anything. Number two, Coyote and Jean. Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I like my idea. Sorry. Go ahead.
Let me talk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, Chenier and the Coyote get into a little bit of a skirmish. He cuts her somewhere. She starts to bleed. Another visual indication. We see the blood. As an audience, it looks maybe it has a different color or a quality, a shimmering quality, something like that. Okay.
3.
You've shown restraint.
3.
Very little restraint.
I'm
but
sorry.
You have shown it.
I'm sorry. I
So,
got really excited. Okay. Here's 3. The blood
All
looks totally normal. And this
looks normal.
This is kind of this is where we get like into the weird stuff. The coyote can just smell that something's off with her blood. Like it's not something anybody but a hunter would be able to see. So he looks at it and is just like or I don't know, but it's like weird. It's weird to see, and that's kind of the vibe we're trying to create. Is it's like only a hunter could figure this one out. And it's like he's gonna take her back to HQ and try to convince the others that this is the way that is. So if it looks like everybody else's, they have to be able to he has to, this is how he proves himself and how he has to, convince people.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
Okay.
And it creates a bizarre personality to him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like it?
I want to add on to that.
Okay, yes.
Because I like this concept.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is that we're writing for the medium of film, where the thing is show don't tell. We could have this character get into the blood, smell it, and immediately act on hey, this is wrong. But in a way, our character is telling the audience how to feel about this blood.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, maybe not directly saying it in dialogue, but in a way, he's telling the audience hey, something's weird about this, but you're not going to be able to really realize it because I'm special. My theory, or my proposal to you, is we have him do the smell thing. And this may be a little bit weird. I wouldn't say art house, but a little weird. We do Soviet montage to show what this blood is supposed to think, or what we're supposed to feel about this blood. Soviet montage, intellectual montage theory. Basically, it's a cut to a completely random image or imagery or symbol or video that is supposed to elicit a feeling.
Yes.
So maybe when he gets he gets it up to his nose, and then we just cut to a bunch of different images that are supposed to tell you this guy is not superhuman, but he's able to tell that this blood is has a quality to it.
I almost
It's a little
I almost wonder if he should taste it.
He could taste it.
I just don't know what our rule set is in terms of, like, would he be infected? I think he has a built-in tolerance to it because he's kind of got the mutations.
I mean, if it could be like a small dosage of monster rabies.
He's just like
monster Zika.
He's like playing
in the blood.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like this, and I like the Russians. They knew a thing or two about montages.
They know a little thing or two. I don't want to give them props these days, but let's.
Well,
They know a thing or two about movies.
Mm-hmm.
It not only will it establish our Flynn the Coyote character as somewhat of an outsider in himself because he's a little weird, and we're visually marrying his weirdness with some weirdness. But also, I think it'll give the movie a fun visual language that we can play off of to give it some verve and some style.
And I don't even think like that's a unique thing to his race. Like they're just all kind of a little bit able to do that. But and then we have the nature thing in addition with him, so he's like extra unique. So okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
We should write that down.
Yes. So well, that's where we change this line here. Okay. What does she do? She gets a cut on like her arm or something, maybe.
Yeah. We'll
she's,
say
like, bleeding from that, and she's like, "Wait!" And he sees the cut, but he sees the blood, and he's like, "Wait a minute!" And then he's just like,
she's pinned. She gets cut. She gets infected. She's about to kill Shunyi. This is where we have him smell, taste the blood.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to.
Yeah. So we've got.
I can't.
The thing.
I don't think she can. Yeah. I don't think she can do anything physically in this moment to overpower him. She's pretty weak.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I've got it.
I like hearing that.
I'm gonna write some kind of like temporary dialogue.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Please no. That's her. Just if you wouldn't mind cleaning up after me here.
This is some Hollywood great shit right here.
Yeah.
Please no.
You're infected. You won't last more than cease cut. Or no, wait, hang on, let me add this. Hold on. How do you spell it? Okay, Xiny. Holds her hands in front of the gun. Bro sees blood coming out of cut. He holsters weapon and grabs her arm, and then that's kind of the end of that.
Yeah. Coyote senses smell, taste that Shunyi has special blood. I'm just gonna say in parentheses Soviet montage.
Mm-hmm.
And the coyote eventually relents. I say he starts walking, and what I want to happen is as he walks, Shunyi like slowly stands up, has an open desert that she could run off to, but chooses to follow him. Without saying anything, we get the idea that she's in a pretty much a set situation.
I have a different thought. I don't disagree with your idea, but I have a different thought.
Let's hear your thought.
I think he aggressively just drags her along with him because he's like, this could be my way out of being a runt. Instead of, he's finally found the glimmer of hope in life that he hasn't been looking for, but he's seeing this and he's like, I could be loved by my people. And he is now on a mission to get her there, even if it kills him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's my thought. That's how I imagine the character would be. Because he's been looking for a good death, and now he's like, oh my god, I might have just found a good life instead.
Right. There's a tightrope, I think, that we have to consider balancing. We want both of our characters. Yeah, go ahead and T-pose. Show the tightrope. We want both of our characters to... No. I really hope I don't actually react that way to watching my friend plummet off of a tightrope.
No, don't fall. No,
stop. Just do something else.
Just balance. Maybe. Falls. Oh no. Ah, damn.
Well.
Want something to eat?
Yeah. I mean, that really inconveniences me, but.
But
okay,
yes.
What I was saying, there's a tightrope to balance in making both of our main characters have agency, be active in the story, and yes, that is what I want to say. I like that the coyote gets a rejuvenation at the end of this sequence. That he has literally the zeal for life again because of meeting this character.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I also want Jeonye to feel like she has to make this choice in order to go with him. So I think there's an in-between here.
All right.
Because I think my suggestion was, like, let's give Jeonye all the agency here. Yours is like, let's give Flynn all the agency here. There's
well, that's the thing.
Ground.
I don't think she understands her situation yet. So I think she like kind of frees herself from his grasp, and they have a kind of a small fight that she loses because she hasn't eaten in 3 weeks, and he explains himself. That's what I think. And then it's like at that point, he's just like, whatever, you can come with me, or I'll just keep finding my good death. Because he kind of realizes maybe, he shouldn't force somebody like this, but I think
there's a standoff here.
I think
the
decision is where we have Jeonye make her choice. That's what I think. So that kind of brings the tightrope back from one side to the other is 1.2.
Yeah. Okay.
You see that, audience? I'm on my shit today.
Does that mean that I'm not on my shit today?
No, because you're bringing up valid points.
Be careful with what you answer.
No, dude, you're bringing valid points. I just had to follow your rule set to show that I had some good points, and I showed it. I think.
I think he just grabs her leg, grabs her feet, and drags her along the desert.
Mm-hmm. She's like wearing her like bag thing.
I think she's almost unconscious.
Yeah, but we agree. She's wearing her bag thing, because otherwise that's just on the wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Now, folks, we've made forward progress. We are in sequence 1.2.
Yes!
This decision. This is another 15-page chunk of a movie right before the second act, but right after our inciting incident, where literally the characters have to decide what to do. So we get to set up a couple of beats where we're weighing our options. What can we do in this? What can we do next? Chenier could either like run away from the coyote, perhaps fending off for herself in the wilderness alone, but she's gonna realize that's probably an impossible choice in this situation. She could decide to go with the coyote, which is probably what she's gonna end up doing. But we have to see there are other avenues to go. And then at the end of the sequence, we finally see what they are gonna do. And in this situation, Chenier is gonna follow the coyote to Monster Hunting Cult HQ, and some shit's gonna go down, which we know this. To get a cure, we should make sure that we establish that in this sequence that
I have an idea again, sorry.
Let me get this out really quick.
Get that out.
Establish in this sequence that words left my head. That Chenier is looking for a cure for the being infected. We have to establish all of that really quick, because that will be our second act decision, more than likely. Is the second act question that will pretty much be the plot of the movie is, will Chenier, with the help of the coyote, find a cure for her infection and live in this new world? But that's something that we need to establish in the next few scenes. All right, speak.
So, I think, a scene, because I'm thinking about what to do next. The scene, so she's slipped into unconsciousness. I don't think we stated what time of day it is yet.
I was thinking night, but it could be any time of day.
I was thinking night as well. So she's unconscious. Maybe it's like late at night. Maybe the coyote sets up like a camp, like a small like fire and like sleeping bag kind of situation. Which she has a dog. We haven't mentioned the dog at all.
We haven't mentioned the dog.
Maybe he left. You know what though? He left the dog at home because he didn't plan to come back.
True.
Yeah. So the dog isn't here. So she wakes up in a camp, and her mind's racing. She's like, all right, what do I do? Do I try and kill him? Do I try and escape? He offers her food, which she eats immediately, which gives her the strength to maybe participate in a hand-to-hand combat scenario. Which, I don't know who wins and who loses in that, but that kind of gets him to be like, you're gonna brutally turn into this. You will not be yourself. You will be gone if we don't do this. And then she makes her choice. She changes into her assassin garb. She kind of gets her weapons out. They're on her person now. And then we see who she actually is for the first time.
Yes.
That's what's entered my head. Thoughts?
Okay. I have thoughts.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, cool.
What does that mean?
This means I like this. Why can't I speak today? I feel like
Are you having a stroke? Do you need?
No, not this time. I don't think.
What the? I'm having a stroke, doctor.
Okay, so they set up camp. There's a fireplace going. Maybe. I think a little bit of a time. Hello. Okay. Yep. A little bit of a time cut. Or would he make a camp? Would he have like such a degree of tunnel vision the coyote that he just doesn't even bother to stop for anything. That he's just like, I have something that I want to do in my head, and I am just going to keep going until I get this thing.
If we have to be at headquarters towards the end of Act 2, they're very far away.
You cut out that last bit of thing you said.
If we're going to be at headquarters by the end of Act 2, we're very far away from the destination. He is not going to be tunnel visioned enough to be stupid. He's going to lock in and try and accomplish his goal, and he's going to be smart about it, because this is the coyote we're talking about. He may be the runt, but he's going to become the wolf by the end of our story.
He's going to become that by the end.
By the end.
But he can't start off like that.
True. But we can't have him just beeline for the headquarters right away.
I don't think he's going fast. I don't think he gets very far at all. But in his heart, he's like, I want to keep going forward, even when it's almost like I'm physically unable to go much further until like my body tells me I have to stop.
Okay, yeah, maybe that's... And then... Okay, so if we show what you have just said, and Chenier she's smart enough to notice that, which makes her think she has a good chance at winning her combat.
Yeah.
So now she's like, okay, I need to eat. I'm gonna let that sit for a second, and then I'm gonna just fucking go for it. I'm gonna smack him with this pan that he used to cook whatever the fuck this is. Or I don't know, whatever's just laying down. And they're gonna wrestle for a little bit.
Yes.
And that's... Okay! We got there.
Okay,
We got there.
So... okay.
Yeah.
So...
She kills the coyote, absolutely.
Let's write this down before we forget.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just
Coyote... Yeah. Coyote is dragging... Wait, okay. Coyote keeps walking forward. Hours pass. That man's still going. He physically cannot take another step. Flops to his knees. Ugh, hurts. Okay. This is what, does he like, do we cut to him like getting food somewhere or like setting up a fire to cook something, and we see Chenier slowly gaining consciousness? Or
sorry, my neighbor texted me. Coyote keeps walking forward.
Okay, pause. What did the neighbor want?
Olive oil. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hold. Okay.
I don't know what I was expecting in
yeah.
question. I really thought a nugget of comedy gold was going to be there, but it's just normal human.
No, she's coming to come. She's gonna go. She's gonna shoot me. She has threatened my life, and then because you will be a witness, she will come to where you live and shoot you next.
Sick. Okay, so we're introducing conflict now to the writer's room. That's fun.
Yes.
Anyways.
Okay.
So I asked, what would make more sense in this next immediate beat? Does the coyote try to cook up a fire and like after a time jump a little bit and try to cook up something, or does Chenier almost immediately wake up after he's fallen over, so we kind of remove the time cut element, or what?
I'm gonna Uno reverse you and ask you a question.
I like that.
Are we gonna follow his perspective here, or are we gonna follow her perspective? Because we've jumped suddenly into his perspective.
I think there's a couple of pages of a page or two of his perspective.
Okay.
I wouldn't be opposed to following him for just a little bit longer, but then as soon as she wakes up, I want to switch back to her.
Okay, so
perspective.
let me write some things.
I'm listening.
He plops her down onto the path.
Okay. I'm thinking things.
Oh my god. Okay, what a revelation. He's setting her down.
Don't patronize me like that.
He looks at some nearby dry brush. He grabs it and looks towards a nearby ridge. Fade/cut to the campus.
Here. Let me suggest something. Let me suggest a little thing.
Okay.
I've
lost it, audience. I've lost it.
You've lost what?
I've lost it. It's gone.
Yeah. The touch. Okay.
The touch, yeah.
Let me suggest a really short, quick scene that I think can maybe help us as an audience and writers get into Coyote's headspace.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking, and we can change this, but Coyote, wait. Okay. First of all, we're gonna move this down a little. In the brush, he finds we'll say rabbit. A tender moment where he connects with this frail animal. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
You fucking monster.
What are you talking about?
You're absolutely right, though. You know what? You know what's funny about that is I suggested a worse thing in a previous episode.
What do you mean?
Killing the dog.
Oh, yeah. Are you trying to imply that I'm going to kill this rabbit?
Yes. Actually, you know
what?
Not
immediately, but yes.
You know what? Killing the dog, that suggestion was off camera, I've just realized.
Actually off camera?
Yeah, it was!
I could have swore we filmed that.
I don't think so. Because we were gonna okay, if we do that, we can't tell the audience until we actually do it.
I said some pretty choice things about killing dogs in movies.
That's pretty funny.
I guess I might as well say it now here on camera.
Yeah.
Come here real quick. Let's just a little break from the writing to talk about this. Guys, there's a great screenwriter called Craig Mazin. He's the showrunner of The Last of Us. He wrote the show Chernobyl on HBO. Talented guy. He said, if one of the rules in Hollywood screenwriting is that you can't kill a dog, you know what I want to say to him right now? I hope, Craig Mazin, one day you're listening to this. Fuck you. I'm going to kill the dog every time I get, okay? I hope you realize that. I'm going to get it, every single chance I get. Just to... If you're not going to kill any dog, I'm going to kill a bajillion dogs in movies just to counteract. Put that back out in the world. We'll balance in the force, you know? Okay.
Hi there. It's me again, Editor Cole. I know I just made an appearance in the last episode supporting breast cancer, and regrettably, I have had to come back to return to say that the writer's room also loves dogs very, very much. These jokes that were made here do not support what the co-hosts believe, and we love a good little pupper. And with that, I will be signing off back into the video, we can back to.
Now that that's out of the way, yeah, we're killing this rabbit, but I don't want it to be immediate. I want it to be a payoff later on in this sequence.
Okay.
So, and in doing that, let me just briefly tell you what I'm thinking.
Okay.
We see this emotional connection with the rabbit. The rabbit maybe like scurries off for a little bit. Later on, after this skirmish between Junye and the coyote, I want him to get to this lore dump where he's like, you're infected by this monster. You only have, let's give him a running clock. Let's say 3 days, maybe, or something like that. Let's give him like a running clock. So we have that hanging over our movie through the entire run. That gives it a little bit more tension. We have this amount of time, roughly, for you to make it. And if you don't if you don't believe me, look at this rabbit. Look at this rabbit that maybe comes back out of the woods after being gnawed on by a monster, and we see physically the the physical toll and things of that nature that it takes on this rabbit.
Changes too. It's like screaming in pain.
Body horror type shit.
The last body horror movie I saw, I hated it, but we're gonna need it in this.
But so not only do we get some really cool body horror stuff and a fun way to do some lore dump without just like monologuing over and over again, but we're touching for the first time on Coyote's big character trait of his connection with nature, because he has this like old yeller ass moment with this rabbit.
Yes.
I think I don't know if he should feed the rabbit. I'm trying to think of like how does he physically or like literally or figuratively reach out to this rabbit?
Maybe it's like
connect.
a Snow White thing, because he has this special connection with nature. Maybe he's not gonna jump into song, but like maybe he.
For the love of God. Yeah, this is a musical now. He's just gonna break out into song.
But like maybe it's just like he can hold his hand out and then the rabbit's just like, and you know he just like pets, you know.
Ooh.
They just naturally trust him.
Oh,
he's fucking cooking, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm riding, guys. I'm riding. Okay.
He's just ejaculating.
Ears?
Sorry.
I've emotionally ejaculated in this scenario. Okay. Very brief lesson in causality, okay? This is the core of writing. This is the core of what makes a really good movie, and you can see it especially in sitcom TV shows. I think sitcom TV is probably some of the best instances of causality that you'll see. Every cause or every effect has a cause. Every cause has an effect. Everything that happens in a script comes back to bite somebody in the ass. Okay, let me tell you what I'm thinking. He gets the blood on his hand. We've established that. Coyote has infected monster blood on his hand.
Holy fuck!
In reaching out to the rabbit has consumed this blood in some capacity. Now the rabbit has it in his blood system. Now because the rabbit is a smaller animal and has less of a sophisticated internal mechanisms, it's gonna infect him a lot quicker than it is Junye. So but we get the emotional connection of where we're seeing the coyote reach out to nature. Yeah. But we also he also bites himself in the ass here. And I think this also kind of gets down to his bullish nature, that he's a little too tunnel visioned, a little too much of a runt for his own good. Not just physically, but I think mentally. His mental game is not there. Causality 101, folks. It's so much more interesting when everything that happens in a movie, even if it's a small thing like this is just for exposition, folks. This isn't even a big plot point. This is all just like exposition. But can you see the difference in how, let's just say, in a previous example, we're just gonna have our characters talk about it. But now that we have this scenario, that's really, really fun to watch. And I think Cole and I are kind of vibing to this. Like, this is really fun. Yeah.
Literally can't be stopped!
Kids, this is how you write movies, okay? I hope you learned something today. This is how you write a really fucking cool movie. Okay.
Oh my god. Bench me, bro. You're oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Tell your girlfriend you're off limits.
Hold on. Cole, you want to explain that joke to me?
No, I don't. No.
This section of the writer's room is Cole explaining that joke that he just made. Go for it, buddy.
Sometimes in life, a friend does...
Great start.
Let me... A friend does something so amazing that they are fuckable. Okay. So, this is one of those moments where we're so into this idea, we're so into this story, that there is now a romance in the air of the writer's room.
Yeah, sure. Bros, you know? This is bro stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee, my beautiful, awesome girlfriend, who I love very much. Bros, you know? This is bro stuff. We're doing bro things. And segment of explaining joke over. Find your way out of that hole. I don't know how it happened. Infected monster blood.
From Kaylee.
I should get a camera and film as she watches this. Infected monster blood on Coyote's hand is ingested by rabbit. Ooh, we cooking here. Okay, so...
Yes!
Okay. Grabs some brush. Looks towards a nearby ridge.
Yep.
Okay.
Which jumps us into the next section.
Yeah. So let's say Coyote is Snow White. This is what we're calling this section. Up.
I had a thing. I'm okay now.
Okay.
I mean, that is the most pure gold ever.
It just happens naturally, you know.
It does,
you just think about things, and this is. I'm not gonna say that writing school is for everyone, but we kind of learn a thing or two. You're learning how to think, and I hope in watching this show, we're giving you a little bit of that experience with also some of the fun comedy and all this added. So you're watching this in real time, us just coming up with things on the spot, and I think that was probably one of the cooler on the spot come up with moments on the show so far. Stick around for more of that. Let's do a little quick plug. Like an hour in, let's do that. Okay, so we have that set up. We're gonna come back to that in this sequence and pay that off. But I think now we get to Jeannier. Let's bring her back into the story.
I think we loop back to her perspective.
I imagine this Coyote Snow White bit is 3 or so pages. So we're not far from our protagonist. We're not spending too much time away from our main character.
I agree.
We'll get her back into it, and we're gonna give her a sense of agency and renewed verve that she is going to use in attacking her soon-to-be ally. So let's say I'm just gonna riff a little bit. Jeannier wakes up. Okay.
So, in my brain.
In your brain.
Well, because I think
in your brain.
In my brain, I think it's very natural to do like a jolt awake thing. I don't know if she has it in her to do that. So,
no,
because
for sure. This is a slow.
In every movie, it's like, and I guess there's an argument to be made for like adrenaline, but I think it's like she opens her eyes and it's a very like she's achy. She is not. she's not sick, but she's been through it.
Yeah. I have a bit of something of a personal experience that we could possibly pull off of in how we had this character react. I had a concussion, folks, and I went unconscious after that. It was only for a few seconds, but from what Kaylee, my girlfriend, told me, because she was there at the time, when you wake up, it's like not quite a jolt, but like you kind of like come back and you're like really, 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 really groggy, and things around you are like impossibly far. It seems like I feel like everything that was like next to me was like just like so far away, and so like there's no sense of space, and like your head kind of like feels like 2 tons, and everything is like really bright. And so she's just this isn't the same situation, but something like that where her head feels so heavy and her eyes are just like being assaulted with this firelight that's just like so bright in her eyes, and we can we're seeing the physical toll that she's having to almost overcome in taking the next step of the story. So it's not just like a oh, it's a bit more.
Yeah. Of course, she didn't hit her head. She's almost unconscious.
No, she didn't hit her head.
So it's more of an exhaustion feeling too. So I think we do. There's almost like a mixture of what you're talking about and just like I don't know. Like, well, actually, I think it is just we do what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's.
I know exhaustion's probably different, but it's probably somewhat similar. Like, I don't think we can.
Yeah, I mean, she hasn't eaten in. She's probably near death after the amount of she's not eaten. I feel like, because they say what, like 3 weeks you can't, or is that water? No, water's like 3 days. You can't last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Without food.
I don't think she's near death though. I think because that's gonna be hard to bring her back from. But she she is starving. I would say at the most she hasn't eaten in a week. At the most.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can go with that. And let's not forget that she just fought monsters for the first time. And so that was probably a physical toll also.
Yeah. So
fighting these monsters.
Yeah.
Okay. So
like this meal needs to kind of bring her out of.
Yeah. Coyote is cooking up something over the fire. Right?
Yeah.
We agree with that?
Yeah, we agree with that.
Okay. Wait a minute. He's a nature lover. He wouldn't cook an animal, would he?
You can love nature and eat animals. I do that. I haven't cooked animals.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, this is a brutal world.
I don't think he's a vegan. I guess he can't be a vegan.
Yeah, nobody can afford to be a vegan in this.
He has to have his reasoning, but we're not going to get into it right now.
I imagine it's almost like a Native American thing. He kills when he has to, but he respects the shit out of nature.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, something like that.
We don't have to explain that, but
yeah. No. Okay. Jeunie slowly regains consciousness. Her head feels like fucking brick. That's not bricks. That's bricks.
Bricks.
Okay. Yeah. So, what happens next, you think?
I think I'm gonna type things again.
Thanks, please.
Jeunie slowly scans the camp, trying not to move. Because I'm. Let's see. How do I say this? Because I don't like. She's trying not to alert the coyote that she's awake.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he
She's
notices
being
right
stealthy.
away. Yeah, try not to move and alert the coyote. The coyote.
Coyote.
Coyote notices anyway and offers up food.
I see. I have
Okay, yeah, you
a little bit of suggestion.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, Jean-Ye sees.
Ooh, yeah, I like this better.
What does she see? What's a weapon that she can see that's like on the ground?
I don't think there are any weapons on the ground. There are maybe sticks. I don't think he has his like coat on. So she sees his gun. She sees his knife. He's got his pickaxe kind of stashed behind like a log or something.
Yeah. In Coyote's coat on ground. Crawls towards it. Before she can reach it, Coyote offers up food.
Okay.
He sees her do this. He's choosing to take the high road because he has to gain her trust.
Yes.
And I think gaining her trust would be noticing that she's gonna try to make an attack and then offering food.
Mm-hmm.
What does she do? Does she take the food or does she like try to?
No, she takes the food because she knows that she's not gonna win a fight against him without like stealth. Like if she had surprised him, she probably would have had a chance. But now she's like, all right, well now I'm unsure if I can actually do this. Let me take the food and just see what I can turn this into. She's just constantly having to think smarter. Because this dude's very clearly bigger than her. Like in
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So. But,
What are you thinking about? What are we thinking next?
Yeah. That's I'm trying to think of how to go about the next almost few seconds here. Because every second matters.
To launch the attack, is that where you're trying to connect to? Connecting from...
Yeah, kind of.
We're eating to...
But she... What is the food, I wonder? Like, what... It's a meat. Let's just say that. It's meat.
Something small,
But is it
probably.
is it on a skewer?
It could be on a skewer.
And what is that made out of? Probably is something wooden. But maybe it's sharpened.
Yeah, it could be something that he whittled.
True. And he's whittling one for himself. That's how we get that detail out.
Yeah.
So I think... Okay. She takes it. She's cautious. She smells it. Then gives it a small taste. Then eats.
Yeah.
Coyote finishes oh no. Whittling. Jesus.
Oh, no?
Finishes whittling his skewer and cooks his meal over the fire.
Yes, sir. That is what he does.
And then Coyote. No. Shinye attempts small talk with Coyote as she continues to scan her environment.
Good. We can get their first real exchange.
Mm-hmm.
That also serves the dramatic purpose of trying to keep him distracted.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that a lot. What's she scanning the environment for? What is she looking for?
Any advantage.
What's gonna help her?
Any advantage. And
Any advantage.
And I haven't gotten that far yet. And that may not be. Oh. There's two of us.
There are two of us.
No, I mean huh?
There's always been two of us.
No, but I mean there's two of me and two of you. There's four of us.
Where is he?
Oh.
Oh no!
He's gone. I got rid of him by accident.
Okay. You just killed us. You just killed an alternate reality version of us. I hope you're happy.
That's correct. I'm Rick. Damn, we're at an hour.
We can keep going for a little bit.
Yeah.
We can keep going for a little bit.
Let's keep going for a little bit.
Let's try to get as much as we can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my neighbor's gonna have to wait. Hold on.
Let's give it 15.
Yep.
Let's say maybe 15 more.
No, dude, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just olive oil.
Let's see where we can get. Just olive oil. Their fucking spaghetti can wait.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude. Shit. Can you just scan her environment?
This is where the writing part's not so fun when we get the block.
Yeah,
and don't know where to go.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Uh-huh. What are you doing?
Hold.
I don't like this.
You don't have to like it.
I don't like this.
You don't have to.
I kind of would like to like it. What are you doing?
Okay.
Don't you dare. We can do this on our own.
What?
Get out of here.
What is wrong with this?
I don't know.
You don't even know what it is.
No, I don't.
Okay. I've never used paint before. All right.
Everyone in the comments, let's judge very harshly Cole's artistic abilities here.
Fire. Fire. And then a log. This is top down, okay?
I've never seen a fire spell out fire like that before.
It also looks
amazing.
like 5 instead of fire here. Alright.
Okay, continue.
Alright, this is
You just made it look more like 5.
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so hard to write with a mouse. This is just her. This is while she's laying down. She sits up, so it kind of turns into like that. This is what we have. She has a skewer, and then Bro is like over here. He's got all of his This is his tools. They are on a ridge. So this is like a cliff.
Ridge, like, so there's a valley, a cliff there.
Yeah, this is like a cliff.
So she's gonna try to throw him off the cliff.
That's possible.
That's gonna be her best bet. I think. She has a skewer, and the fire's right next to her.
Alright, I've got it. Oh, wow, we keep just reappearing. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave that up for a minute. Jinye spots the cliff and finishes what's on her skewer. Oh, okay. Well, I had some okay, hang on. Let me explain, because I had some hesitation. I was going to impale the coyote in the leg with the skewer, and then I was like, oh shit, we can't injure him that badly this early. And then I was like, oh shit, we have blood magic. So that could be our first showing off of him healing with blood magic.
Okay.
So
tell me what you're thinking of, like, this blood magic looks like in this scenario. He gets stabbed in the leg. How does he heal himself?
Well, he doesn't heal himself during this encounter. He heals himself after the fact, which we can show off, you know, after this encounter. He's not gonna have time. He has to defend himself. He's not gonna have time to heal himself.
No, yeah, okay. No, I get that. I'm just asking you to explain me, what does that look like when he does do it?
I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I don't know. We're writing it together. I mean, maybe it's it could be a thing where he like creates another wound and like takes his blood and like does like a rub thing. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Or he could just cauterize it.
I don't know what blood magic looks like, so I'm trying to wrap my head around. You don't know, okay? So we're just coming up with it.
Yeah, we're making up our own blood magic.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, but you're telling me that there would be a way for him to heal a wound of that caliber.
Yeah, I guess kind of like
using magic.
Well, it's a skewer. It's not a big like thing. It's
okay.
It's a small stick that will go through like his calf or something.
Okay. All right, let's roll with that.
Okay.
Let's just roll with that, and we'll
change
cross
it later
the blood magic bridge when we get there.
Lunges over the fire and stabs the coyote in his calf. Actually, no. She throws him towards the ridge's ledge, and he falls just before it. He attempts to get up, but she jumps on top of him. I think he overpowers her. I think he's still strong.
Yeah.
He throws... No, he grabs her by the neck and they do like a 180. I don't know what that move would be called. I'll just say slams her to the ground and pins her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show off her kung fu a little bit. She strikes his shoulder and he loses his hold. She back rolls away from him, and he draws his gun, stopping her from continuing. And then Coyote lore dumps on infection. She has 3 days to find a cure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He can help her. And he can help her. Bang.
If you couldn't tell, audience, I'm a big fan of writing action a lot.
And we'll get into more of this in the next episode, but I do think we'll call it here for now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll agree. But I like this. This is pretty good.
Guys, yeah. No, we're on a really... It keeps getting cooler. Each time we work on this, it gets a little bit cooler. We're doing some fun things. We're having some nice conflicts, and I'm liking where our characters are at in this situation. Yes.
So, let's do quick recap here.
Yes.
We have Shinye wandering. She's in the middle of nowhere. She's picked up by a wagon, sheriff, maybe like local government people. Thrown into a convict wagon with some criminals. Maybe she's a criminal herself. We don't know yet. Monsters attack this wagon, which is like a gated wagon, kind of like a cage wagon kind of thing. Jinyu breaks out. Locke picks her way out, maybe. And then monsters kill everyone. And there's like a few about to kill her. Coyote shoots them. A few of them get shot. The rest run away. Then they kind of have an encounter, because, she's still alive, and he's like, alright, you're infected, and then he notices her blood. Her blood is special. She's the chosen one. She's like Harry Potter. She's like Super Mario. She's like Link in Legend of Zelda, or Zelda in Legend of Zelda, whatever. And then she falls unconscious. Coyote grabs her. He walks on his own for hours carrying her. And then he gets tired. He finds a rabbit, goes to pet it, and accidentally infects it. Makes camp. Offers her food. She's kind of just trying to get away from him at first. And now they're at a standstill because she's like, oh shit, I have to make a decision whether to keep fighting him and get away from him, or I have to go with him to find a cure. And what we're probably going to do is she's going to accept her reality, accept that she doesn't know anything about these lands, and go on this adventure with this dude. I say probably that's definitely what we're doing. We're not going to just like abandon our outline here.
Nope.
But yes, so that's what we've accomplished today. If y'all have any ideas, let us know in a comment. If y'all have any questions on anything Brayden explained today, leave a comment. I'm sure he'll be happy to kind of elaborate on some things. I'm also happy to kind of do what I can, even though I'm not a writing major. But I like talking.
We do like talking on this show.
Yeah. Leave a like or don't. Maybe you don't like what we're doing. We like feedback, and we'll, take it and run with whatever we need to run with. I'm gonna stop streaming.
Oh
that.
yeah.
And then subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribble. Yeah, subscribe. If you're watching us and it's like you're having to search us up on YouTube every time, subscribing is just gonna help you get there faster, and it'll also give you notifications if you have all that on. Which you should. I don't know why anybody wouldn't have that on.
We're not going to annoy you. We just want you to know when we're talking.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can come and join us. We'd love that.
Follow us on Instagram and follow us on. Brayden has created a TikTok, which is making some moves. I installed TikTok on my phone today and saw
something we thought we'd never do, but it's happening.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that covers it. We will see you. This is a Saturday episode. We will see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday, guys.
Yes.
I hope you're all having fun, because we are. And Cole, I forgot what we talked about at the beginning of this episode, because I was trying to bring back every bit that we had. Oh, you Kamehameha'd the audience, I think. So why don't you bring that back? Kamehameha to end this episode.
Is that what I did?
I'm pretty sure you did that. At the
Well,
very start.
I did an interpretive dance at the beginning of this one. I did
It looked like you were Gokuing all over the screen. You know what? I'm gonna do it myself.
Wait.
Goodbye, audience.
Wait. I have an idea.
Right.
Wait, hang on. Guys, don't go anywhere.
I'm charging.
Hold on.
I'm charging.
Don't release it. I've had an idea. I just learned this. I'm a beginner. Nobody judge me. Let's see. Oh, I'll have to credit it. It's fine. Oh. It's like a Western theme.
Oh.
Man.
Pretty apropos.
Damn it.
We'll see you folks on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. Bye now.
See you later, cowpokes.
Pew pew.
I did it anyways. I did it.
Meh.